So part 2 of the identities, we're going to finish up part B for example number 2. So at the end of the last video, we said that tangent was TOA. And so we said in terms of this reference angle, because it did say it's between pi and 3 pi over 2, so we're in quadrant 3. So my opposite is 1 and my adjacent is 2, but they're both negative directions. And notice a negative divided by a negative is a positive. And then before I went crazy, sine is opposite over root 5. Let me say that again. Sine is negative 1 over root 5. Now, I could call that negative root 5 over 5, but it's actually not going to help us in this problem. Here, cosine of theta is negative 2 over root 5 because that's adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent was opposite over adjacent, and again, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So if I'm looking for the sine of 2 theta, that's going to be 2 sine theta cosine theta. And so that's going to be 2 times negative 1 over root 5 times negative 2 over root 5. So that's why I left it alone, because it's actually more simple to do this without rationalizing the denominator. So in my numerator, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. And in my denominator, we get the square root of 25, which is 5. So again, just to kind of check ourselves, when sine is positive, if all students take calculus, that means when I double this angle measure here and I come around, I'm either going to end up in quadrant 1 or quadrant 2, because that's where sine of 2 theta would be positive. Okay? So if I do cosine of 2 theta, I can pick either of the formulas. So I'm going to go with, let's do 1 minus 2 times the sine squared of theta. So that means that I have 1 minus 2 times, and I get negative 1 over root 5 squared. So this is 1 minus 2 times, and then negative 1 squared is 1, and root 5 squared is 5. So this is going to be 5/5 minus 2/5, which gives me 3/5, or you could work that out in your calculator. And notice where sine and cosine are both positive is going to be in quadrant 1. So that means my tangent should be positive as well. Fresh paper. So for my next problem, we've got to do the tangent of 2 theta. So that's going to be 2 tangent of theta over 1 minus the tangent squared of theta. And in the problem, they told us that tangent of theta was equal to 1/2. Let me have that over here as well. So I'm going to substitute that here. So we're going to have 2 times 1/2 over 1 minus, and then this is going to be 1/2 squared. So in my numerator, the 2's cancel, leaving me with 1. And in my denominator, 1 squared is 1, and 2 squared is 4. And I could call 1 4/4. Okay? So this is 1 over 3/4. So 1 divided by 3/4, I'm going to move this over here. 1 divided by 3/4 is the same as 1 times 4/3. And so we get 4/3 for the tangent of 2 theta. So notice, if I bring this over, the numerator for sine is 4. That's the numerator of my tangent. The numerator for cosine is 3. That is the denominator for my tangent. So that part checks out. And if I'm in quadrant 1, all 3 of them should be positive. So that part checks out as well. All right. So hopefully that helps clear things